Okay, this is question 2 on the WJC Additional Maths paper from June 2015. So, the expression x squared plus 14x plus 9y has a minimum value. We can see that, we should know that because it's a quadratic, and a positive quadratic will come down, it'll hit the lowest point and it will go back up. So this value here is the minimum. So by completing the square, so it's telling you what you need to do. You need to complete the square. We need to find this minimum. So let's complete the square. Now, we're not going to go through why this works. That's other videos for that in other places on the website. But we are going to take our coefficient of x, so this 14x, and I'm going to halve it to make x plus 7, and I'm going to square that. So this will give me x squared, if I expand the bracket, plus 14x plus 49. And I don't want plus 49, I want plus 9. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 49 away, which will just leave me with x squared plus 14x, and then I'm going to add the 9. So I'm going to take off 49 and add the 9, which will give me x plus 7 all squared minus 40. Okay, so in terms of what this looks like then, we have two little bits of transformations here. The first bit is inside the bracket. So if it's inside the bracket, it affects the graph horizontally. And it does the opposite of what it's told. So instead of going 7, adding 7 or moving 7 to the right, we move 7 left. And outside the bracket here, this minus 40 does exactly what it's told. So we're going to move. Okay, so this is the standard y equals x squared graph. Now, I'm going to move that 7 left and 40 down. Now, there's no scale, so it doesn't matter. So I'm just going to move a little bit to the left to represent 7 left. That'll take me to negative 7. And then I'm going to move 40 down. So again, it doesn't matter really how far I move. I'm just going to represent that as 40 down. So that is going to make this point here negative 40. Okay, so what that means is the minimum value is here. It's the lowest point here. It's negative 40, and it happens when x is negative 7. So the question asks, if I complete in the square, find the value of x when it has its minimum value. It doesn't actually want to know the minimum value here. Okay, so be very, very careful. So you want to find the value of x when it has its minimum. So I usually say the same thing. I usually write both down. I would then say that the minimum value is negative 40 when x is negative 7. Now, you don't need the graph, the little diagram that I've drawn, but it really does help. Part B, write down the minimum value. It is the same, so just double check it is the same expression. So I've actually already answered that there. So I'll just put it down again. So minimum value equals negative 40. And that's it then.